If this is your energy, then you had someone who was siphoning your energy for quite a while, and you had to step up to the plate and get rid of it. Once you went into darkness and isolation to really deal with the shadow aspects of yourself, it's like you're giving back to the entire community, because that thing that was stealing from you was stealing from everybody. You had to play the judge in the situation, and it's almost like you take from the poor to give to the rich in this case. And somebody's got to be happy on this side, whatever that energy is. It's like whoever can admit that God is good is the one who stands at the end of the day. And this person was stuck in a negativity. They wanted you to think the world was against you. They wanted you to be upset and ashamed about who you are, the fact that you're in a celebration mode all year round. It's like everybody had to go in the dark, and you were happy in the dark too. You shined your light. So now it's like, now that you're up on top, they don't want you to be happy. You're going to be happy because it's definitely the time to be happy. Whoever this person is in this energy, they are in judgment. So you, because they're being judged, now you have that time and that space and that energy to really focus on yourself and get this project going off the ground. So if you're resonating with this, we're definitely about to get into this energy. Stick around. And keep in mind that all of these messages are general. If you like to book a reading, you can do so by sending your payment through PayPal. All of my prices are in my bio. I'll get back to you within that same day. And thank you so much for your business. I look forward to working with you. So let's get into this energy. The vibe is that you're working on yourself. There's someone who's obsessed with trying to take you down. I'm also getting the vibe of a smear campaign, someone trying to smear your name in the ground because you're minding your business is the vibe. Just keep being yourself, keep being you is the energy. And we're going to get into this vibe and see what's going on with you guys. So you working on yourself at this time. What's going on with that? You're working on yourself. What's going on? What does the collective need to know at this time? You're working on yourself. Okay, it seems like you're having a hard time working on yourself because you've got some entities in your energy that are lost and confused and trying to connect to you in order to figure out where they're going in life. Is a vibe that you have so-called supporters or people who are pretending to support you, but they don't actually know who they work for. They don't know where their paycheck is coming from, is the vibe. And so it's like at the end of the day, you end up supporting people who are more of a burden and a weight and almost like a baggage that you want to cut loose. That's the vibe. So there's someone in your energy who's obsessed with taking you down, basically, is the vibe. Like they're pretending to support you, but really they're just extra weight. People who can't carry themselves. They don't know which direction they're going. Again, they don't know who's paying them. They don't know where their paycheck is coming from. They don't know who they work for. And so this person, if they're trying to get close to you, they're in judgment now because at the drop of a dime, they can leave you. They can trade on you. If this person was in a relationship, they're coming towards you. They were in a relationship with someone else, and then they just quickly dropped them and pretended like they were with you, like they love bombed you. They gave you everything you thought they gave you everything they thought that you wanted at the time. And so that's just how quickly they'll move on to the next person. Like this person is not loyal. They're not dependable in any way. Okay, what else is going on with this energy? So there's a smear campaign going around, someone trying to smear your name in the dirt. And basically like they want to get close enough to you to learn something about you so that they can talk shit about you behind your back. And it's because they're messed up. Their heart got broken a long time ago. And so they feel like, or it could be the case that there's just no chance in love. They feel they don't have a chance in love. So what this vibe is like, they're looking for someone else, basically like a rebound situation. They're looking for someone else that they can abuse the way they were abused in the past. It's like, it's just a continuous thing with them or whoever this is in this energy. Like someone cheated on them. Now they're looking for someone that they can cheat on is the energy. And this is all because you minded your business, because you're someone who can focus on yourself and you don't have, overall, it feels like you don't have a issue with being alone. You love being alone. You love your own company. And so the person who's really meant for you is very close to you. They may even be next door. The vibe I'm getting is like If it's not literally next door, then it's like the state right next door. Like, if you understand what I'm saying, like they, or a country right next door. However far away you are, you still consider this person close. But it seems like both of y'all are working on the same things. Like, just being surrounded by idiots is the vibe that I'm getting. And I'm actually hearing, I think that's someone's channel name, or there's a channel who has a video called Surrounded by Idiots. I don't know. Maybe you watched it, but that's what I'm getting. Is like, in this energy, you're very intelligent and highly intelligent. So naturally, the people in your aura are like, they're trying to get tangled up, but they don't really know how. Like, they're trying to start a fight with you, but they don't even understand the language that you speak. So it's like you watch people stumble and fall a lot in this energy. Okay, what else is going on? You're working on yourself, and someone's trying to get tangled up in, they're trying to get tangled up in the way that you make money. This could be what you're working on. You're working on how you make money. It's something going on with your business. And it feels like your business is you. Like, you've got doppelgangers. They don't realize they're doppelgangers. They don't realize they're copycats. Um, Again, like, they're trying to get close to you as if they're supporters, like almost like someone trying to learn a dance in order to steal it and go and make their own content based off of something that you did, is the vibe I'm getting. Like, they're like, okay, like, teach me. Okay, and one and two, they want to learn how to be you, be just like you, just in order for them to talk shit about you, because they're obsessed with trying to pull you down. Okay, so these people, whatever this is, entity, a lot of it is demonic energies, is demonic, is demons going from one vessel to another. So the only thing this person has done wrong really is open themselves up to demonic activity, because at the end of the day, it's the devil. It feels like an ongoing battle between God and Satan, and there is a duality here. It's like you're either for me or against me. These people are being in judgment for opening themselves up to demonic entities. It's not, they're not being judged as Satan. They're only being judged for the charges being brought against them in the spiritual court. And it feels like at the end of the day, they're going to try and plead try and plead insanity. They're going to say they didn't know what was going on, but they had an option to either open themselves up to Christ or open themselves up to the devil or anyone that is not Christ. And so this person opened themselves up to any and everything because they were that desperate to get a leg up in society. They wanted an advantage. They wanted money. And so it feels like this person in your energy was actually in your position at one point, and now they're so far gone that they're trying to attack you by saying that we're the same. But if we're the same, you would be over on your corner minding your business, not in my face trying to pretend that we're the same. What does that mean to you, that we're the same? And then give me your seat and let me be you. They don't realize how thrown off they sound because they're demonically possessed with smearing your name. And whoever it is that they're talking to, I feel like it's the devil himself, that they're trying to make it seem like you're not a good person. And they're very guilty overall. It's like they're ashamed of what they've done. And also they're being called out without truly receiving a spotlight, because it's really the devil who's being rebuked. And they're just an open vessel that don't know who they are at the end of the day. So it's like you get right back into the thing that you're focused on, that's celebrating with your King of Cups. There's someone in your energy that wants to marry you, and the marriage is completely something that you have to agree to at the end of the day. It's like you've got this energy of someone who wants to force you to marry them because they're saying we're exactly the same. We are the same. Now you have to give me everything that was promised to you because we share everything, something like that. Like, this person is in the 3D world would be someone that you definitely get a prenup. You would definitely sign a prenup just based off of their vibes. But ultimately, if you feel like you have to sign a prenup with somebody, then you clearly can't trust them. Then it's clearly not a relationship that's going to go the long haul. And that's what this vibe is, that not only is this genuine person in your energy someone you can trust, but you wouldn't even be thinking about a prenup. It's like, we're about to build this wealth together. So this is your energy. If this is something you're resonating with, book a reading with me. Okay, but let's get closer. So You are planning on some sort of a business that is making money for you in a very ethical way so that you don't feel like you're being judged. Okay. This is something that you could be proud of. Even if it's a heartbreak, if it's dealing with a heartbreak, then it's something you're getting over and you're building a community. So at the end of the day, whoever's been attacking you, they're going to end up being alone because they attacked everyone. They attacked everyone in your soul tribe. It's like they attacked you and the guy next to you and the girl next to him, and it's like that they didn't expect to get this kind of attention. Like, what is real negative attention? Because so far everybody's been loving their enemies, loving their neighbors, just loving everything and anything. But when they're actually in judgment, they're going to hell. They're being crucified. They're being burned. Okay, so you have the Hierophant coming out. Almost like your business is to judge. The vibe is that you made your community your business. So you had to pay attention to this person. And they thought that that attention was love. But you were just watching them, making sure they didn't get too close, making sure you were basically taking notes and writing up a case or building a case against them. Yeah, that's almost like you're getting paid to judge this person. And this is something you can be proud of because you weren't the only one attacked. And the energy is coming off like you're a hero. Like watching this person or this demon being crucified is the most pleasurable experience for not only you, but everyone who's observing and witnessing it. This person in judgment, they tried to interfere with your 10 of cups. They tried to stop you from starting a family. They tried to stop you from being in love and even experiencing what love is with a partner. Like, this is a vibe that every time you feel good about yourself or something, like you just feel like, yeah, this is worth it, they pop up with something negative and hateful to say. Anytime they see you getting some kind of love and attention, affection, or things are starting to look good for you, that's when they pop up. 11:11 on the clock. The sun is coming out in your energy, and it looks like you have so much prosperity that's already yours. It's not even something you have to work towards because it's just who you are. So as soon as you can really let go of this demon that's trying to penetrate your aura, as soon as you can let it go because you know it can never exist in your light, then it's like, well, damn, I'm not even going to read their energy because it's so hateful. It's like talking for the devil. I'm not even a vessel to their energy. So yeah, they really do just disappear. I feel like your business is so, like, what is even the word for it? Because the vibe is like you're really giving back. Like, you're the type that feeds the hungry. You're the type that clothes the naked. You give water to the thirsty. Like, that's the vibe. It's very Christ-like energy. And that's why the reason why they're being rejected is because they didn't open themselves up to Christ. And they thought that by opening themselves up to any and everything, they would just cross off all bases. They thought it would give them an advantage. Like, they can open themselves up to the devil when the devil's winning, and open themselves up to God when God's winning. And whoever wins, I'm on their side. They definitely were playing the fence. And God hates that. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. God hates when people go back and forth. If you're on the devil's side, then go down with the devil. If you're on God's side, then go up with God. But you cannot try to play both sides. Like, I'm just going to stay up. Even God goes down and God goes into the dark. So you have to follow your leader is the vibe I'm getting. And this person at the end of the day, they just going back and forth. And so that's all you see is like, oh, okay, so you're the one. Because we all had to go through the dark. We had to go through our pain. Even I feel like this is coming from someone who's up with God. You rose with God. You're sitting on the right-hand side with God. And they're still trying to attack you because they're afraid to go down. This is someone who's afraid of the dark. They're afraid of depression. It's like this person has to be up laughing when it's not appropriate to laugh, like, because they're afraid of sadness. And at the same time, they feel like they can't exist in your energy. Like, they need to bring you down. They can only feel happy when people are sad around them. So It's not even like a more the merrier type of happiness. It's always like an attack. So this energy that you're in with this person who's obsessed with taking you down is like, by defeating this character or this demon who was plaguing your spirit, by finally putting it to rest where it belongs, because we all had to take a break and come back refreshed. This thing is just like constantly going. By the fact that you finally put it to rest, it feels like we can all celebrate now. Like finally that thing is gone. That thing that was trying to steal our vibe. Finally. Okay, so that's the vibe I'm getting. If this is the energy that you're in, someone's definitely trying to steal your energy, and you being in this hermit mode and actually going back and dealing with your problems is helping everybody else around you, because it seems like you've got money in abundance, even if it's not being shown at this time. It's very clear that you're a wealthy individual. So everyone had to deal with this. Like, you can't come to the party unless you wear a certain attire. Like, you can't get in the pool unless you wash your feet. That's the vibe. And this person is afraid to admit that they're even imperfect enough to have to clean, is the vibe that I'm getting. So you finally got rid of that character, and now everyone can celebrate in your energy. Thanks so much to everyone who stuck around to the end. I love you guys.